People lose incredible amounts of weight and keep it off for good. But their success didn't come from meticulously counting every calorie. The real key was learning to master their hunger. Think about it. Every single effective drug for weight gain or loss is based on a hormone. That's because hormones are the body's instruction manual. Dr. Jason Fung, a world-renowned fasting expert and author of the Obesity Code, reveals the true secret to unlocking rapid, natural weight loss. It's all about activating your fat-burning hormones with specific foods and eating habits. So why can't you just burn the fat you're carrying? You're sitting on a treasure trove of 200,000 to 300,000 calories worth of energy. The reason is you haven't triggered the correct hormonal signals to gain access to it. The first hormone is the ultimate fullness amplifier. Imagine if there was a natural method to shut off hunger, just like popular weight loss drugs and supplements do. GLP-1 is the powerhouse hormone behind blockbusters like Ozempic and Mounjaro. But here's the secret. You can stimulate its release naturally with the food you eat. This hormone, GLP-1, is naturally produced and released mostly within the intestines. In response to specific foods, its levels rise significantly. This is part of the body's homeostatic mechanism. We're not designed to be eating machines that just consume until we pop. The act of eating itself actually activates GLP-1 along with other hormonal systems. GLP-1 is the one we're focusing on. When you activate it, it sets into motion a series of instructions that tell your body to stop eating. Eating initiates the entire feedback loop designed to make you stop. This is homeostasis at work, striving to keep everything in balance. You can naturally trigger more GLP-1 by consuming high-fiber foods like beans, oats, and chia seeds, protein-rich meals, especially with whey or fish, and fermented foods like kefir and kimchi. These foods signal your brain that you're full long before you have a chance to overeat. The GLP-1 released during eating travels to the brain, where it becomes active in the midbrain area, delivering the direct command to stop eating. This hormone essentially tells you to stop eating even if you haven't consumed much. That's how the drug works, and you can mimic it naturally. People report that they're simply not hungry. When you're not hungry, you don't eat. When you don't eat, your insulin levels drop, and you finally start burning your stored calories to lose weight. Next are hormones 2 and 3, the powerful satiety duo. Have you ever noticed how some meals keep you satisfied for 6 hours while others leave you starving again after just one? It all comes down to how your body interprets volume, fat, and protein, not just the raw calorie count. When you eat, stretch receptors in your stomach are activated as it expands, sending a direct signal to your brain to stop. If you eat a large amount of protein, it activates a hormone called peptide YY, which tells you to stop. If you consume a lot of dietary fat, it triggers a hormone called cholecystokinin, CCK, which again commands you to stop eating. These signals are incredibly powerful. Look at the wild. You won't find an obese antelope or an obese lion. Why? Because the amount of body fat you carry is a matter of survival. An obese antelope gets caught, an obese lion can't hunt. So the system corrects itself. To feel full for longer, front load your meals with protein and healthy fats from foods like eggs, steak, salmon, and avocado to maximize peptide YY and cholecystokinin production. Avoid liquid calories like soda and juice as they completely fail to trigger peptide YY. Also, make a point to eat slowly, giving these hormones the necessary time to activate and reach your brain. If you eat a giant steak, you're activating all these powerful satiety hormones. You may not even feel hungry for the entire next day. This is how you naturally reduce hunger without ever needing to count a single calorie. Hormone 4 is your body's fat burn thermostat. If your own fat cells produce a hormone that tells you to stop eating, why do so many people still overeat? Leptin is a hormone released by your body fat specifically to suppress appetite. However, in many obese individuals, this crucial signal gets ignored, a condition known as leptin resistance. When you gain excess body fat, your fat cells produce more leptin. This leptin is supposed to tell your body it has enough energy and to stop eating. This is fascinating because it means that for obese people, their internal set point must be set extremely high. That is the absolute crux of the issue. Why is that natural set point being overridden? It's like having a room that's too hot. The thermostat is set to a normal temperature, so you have to ask what's causing the problem. The issue isn't simply heat in versus heat out. That's an overly simplistic view. It's the same with body fat. If you have too much, you must ask why you're overcoming the normal compensatory mechanisms designed to stop you from eating. A huge part of this relates to food processing. Remember the stomach stretch receptors? Whole natural foods provide a natural breaking point. They stretch the stomach and you stop eating. But if you remove all the fiber and processed food into a very fine dust, it's absorbed into your bloodstream extremely quickly. It's like mainlining pure carbohydrate. Your glucose and insulin spike to unnatural levels. This completely unnatural response overpowers your body's built in protective mechanisms that are supposed to make you feel full and stop eating. You've ultra processed the carbohydrate and broken the system. You can resensitize your body to leptin by eliminating ultra processed carbs, prioritizing 7 to 8 hours of sleep, which has fantastic anti aging benefits too, and practicing intermittent fasting with 16 to 20-hour fasting windows. When leptin works correctly, your body self regulates hunger and you stop constantly chasing food. Hormone 5 is your built in overnight fat burner. What hormone actively burns fat while you sleep and actually increases its production during fasting? It's growth hormone GH. In adults, GH isn't for growing taller. It's a powerful fat burning agent, especially during periods of intermittent fasting. Here's what happens hormonally when you don't eat. Your insulin level falls, allowing your body to start using the calories it has already stored. Simultaneously, other hormones rise. Your sympathetic tone, your fight or flight response increases. Your cortisol levels go up as your body activates itself. And your growth hormone surges because these hormones are all instructing your body to start pulling calories out of storage. Think of a hungry wolf in the wild. Is it lethargic and slow? No, it's hyper alert and activated, far more dangerous than a lion that just ate and wants to lie around and digest. To naturally boost your growth hormone levels, focus on getting deep, quality sleep as GH spikes during early night sleep cycles. Incorporate fasting for 16 to 18 hours and add high intensity resistance training in brief sessions to also boost your fitness. This crucial hormone helps you preserve precious lean muscle mass while you're burning through your fat stores. Dr. Fung points out that there is one master hormone you must avoid activating if you want to burn your body fat quickly: the fat storage commander. Why is it that two people can eat the exact same number of calories, yet one gains weight while the other burns fat? That's just how it works. You store more calories because your body has specific hormones whose job is to tell you to store energy. The primary hormone here is insulin. If you give people insulin injections, a common treatment for type 2 diabetes, almost every single one of them gains weight. If I gave you insulin, you would gain weight. It has absolutely nothing to do with your willpower. If I give you insulin, you will gain weight. Why? Because I am giving your body a direct hormonal instruction to store energy. So, weight gain and obesity are not purely a function of calories in, calories out. They are a function of your hormones. You have to think about it on different levels. The calorie equation is technically true. Body fat is stored energy, so calories in versus calories out matters. But that's not the real question we should be asking. The critical question is, why are you storing more calories than you're expending? And the answer is because your hormonal instructions are telling your body to do exactly that. Dr. Fung concludes that it all comes down to this one master hormone, insulin. When your insulin is high, your body locks away fat and refuses to burn it. When insulin is low, your body can finally access all that stored energy and use it for fuel. To lower your insulin, prioritize foods that keep your blood sugar stable: eggs, meat, leafy greens, olive oil, and avocado. Completely avoid refined carbohydrates like white bread, pasta, muffins, and sweetened drinks, as they cause massive insulin spikes. Incorporate intermittent fasting, even just 14 to 16 hours. Lower insulin levels mean your body's fat stores are unlocked and accessible, resulting in consistent, effective fat burn. You allowed insulin to fall, and that hormonal signal is what says, please take energy out. Open the doors and release the body fat. This is the missing piece of the puzzle. People struggle and wonder, why can't I burn the fat on my body when they're sitting on a reservoir of 200,000 to 300,000 calories? You can't access it because you haven't activated the right hormonal keys to unlock it. So if you practice intermittent fasting and eat 1/500 calories while your body burns 2,000, you're pulling 500 from fat. then if you later go back to eating 2,000 calories, you won't gain the weight back. You'll simply maintain. If you're over 50 and you're serious about losing fat, you need to watch this, as weight loss guru Dr. Jason Fung explains which 5 daily foods burn fat faster than Ozempic.